Here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kinsmen Super TV Bingo. My name is Dave, and I'll be your caller for tonight's game. We'll be right back after these messages.
Here are the Kinsmen Super TV Bingo rules. The game begins with two one-line bingos of top and bottom lines for $750 each. The game continues with a full card bingo. Win in 48 numbers or less and win $4,000. Win in 49 numbers or more and win $3,500. Winning cards must be legible and verified by phone up to 10 minutes after the bingo broadcast. The prize will be divided equally if there is more than one winner. The entire sheet of 3 cards must be sent to the office by regular mail. Winners will be announced during the next bingo telecast. The winners are determined by a top and bottom line and full card bingo in the fewest balls called. Send your entire card to Kinsmen Super TV Bingo, 124 Lindsay Road, Selwyn, Ontario, K9J0C5. This program is broadcast live from the Global Peterborough Studio in Peterborough, Ontario. Thanks and good luck.
Welcome back. Today is April 8th. Happy Easter. And the card color is orange. Please make sure your cards are this color and display this date, as only this card is valid for tonight's game. If you don't have cards and are wondering what locations carry them in your area, we will display them during the telecast. Of course, you can go to our website, kinsmensupertvbingo.com. Congratulations to last week's top line winners, Carl from Smith Falls, who purchased his card at Circle K in Perth, and Pam from Kingston, who purchased her card at Circle K in Milford. Congratulations to last week's bottom line winner, Lorna from Kingston, who purchased her card at Bay Ridge Groceries on Development Drive in Kingston. And congratulations to last week's full card winner, Karen from Kingston, who purchased her card at Mary Market on Concession in Kingston. As you can see, the board's completely lit, so let's begin. Give it a mix. Ooh. And the first number in tonight's Kinsmen Super TV Bingo, under the eye 20, under the eye 20. Thank you for joining us tonight, this holiday weekend. Hope you're joining together with family to play some bingo, under the eye 20. We're all happy you're here. Eye 20 was our last number. Next up, another eye, under the eye, 27. Under the eye, 27. We have a bunch of shout-outs to get to, some thank yous. We'll get going with that in a minute. Let's get some bingos in. Under the eye, 27. Next up, under the O, 62. Under the O, 62. There we go. under the O62. Boom! Hot one. Next up, under the B12, under the B12. Happy Easter to the Sissons from the Lucas families. Good luck from Papa and Fafa. B12 is our last number. Another B under the B11. B11. Shout out to Diego and Amy from Baysville who started playing this year. Thank you guys. Good luck. Under the B11. Everything's slippery tonight. Under the B11. Next up, under the N31. Under the N31. Got another page. Happy belated birthday to Tommy and Paul. Good luck tonight. Love, Sue and Becky. Shout out to Luane and Tony who are playing tonight. And congratulations on your new adventure from the Salas. N31 was our last number. Next up, another I under the I-26. Under the I-26. Next up, another N under the N-43. Under the N-43. Shout out to the Kelly family gathering to celebrate Easter and playing to win, but more importantly, congratulate Abby and Jarrett on their recent engagement. Congratulations. N43 was our last number. There you are. Next up, under the O64. Under the O64. Shout out to Ella and Cameron. They'll be playing with us on our weekly ritual. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. And shout out to Camilla and our area who are playing tonight from Little Britain. Thanks for joining. 064 was our last number. Next up, another N. Under the N, 35. Under the N, 35. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Barbara Wallace, her 91st birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday, a longtime player. Thank you for joining us. N35 is our last number. Another I, under the I-22, under the I-22. Hi to the Cousin crew in Gananoque, playing bingo for years in different cities, but all together for Easter. Hey, congratulations, guys. Good luck. I-22 is our last number. Next up, an I-28. An I-28. Happy Easter to the Stevens and Reeds playing from Sutton. Next up, a G56, under the G56. There we go. I think we got a few winners on that. Happy 25th birthday to Sammy playing in Bewdley. Happy birthday to Michelle playing with her best friend Kathy and her hubby Dave. Best luck. Okay. I'm just going to read a couple more shout outs. I think we've got some calls coming in. We'll see where we land on those. We've got a minute to take here. Shout out to Andrea Alicia Dawson. Okay. So I'm going to place this G56. We're going to take a break as we are checking top and bottom line bingo. So G56, our last one called. We'll come back after this short message. Welcome back. Our top and bottom line bingos are both checked and confirmed. We'll be playing on for our full card, as you can see on the screen. Moving over to the full card. Our next number, under the eye, 29. Now playing for a full card bingo. Under the eye, a 29. Thank you all for joining us on this Easter weekend. Under the eye, 29. Next up, under the B, 15. Under the B, a 15. Playing for that full card bingo. Top and bottom line bingos checked and confirmed. Under the B, 15. Under the eye, 16. Under the eye, a 16. Under the eye, a 17. Under the eye, a 17. On the 17th call. Wow. Under the eye, 17. Slidey. Under the O, 65. Under the O, a 65. A few more shout-outs to get to. Under the O, 65. Under the O, 69. Under the O, 69. Under the O, 66. Under the O, 66. Shout out to Andrea, Alicia Dawson, and Leah playing in Kingston tonight. Happy birthday, Grandpa Benito Ritaco. Love your family from Marmara and Toronto. Happy birthday, Papa. Under the O, 66 was our last number. Next up, under the G, 48. Under the G of 48. Under the B4, under the B4. Under the N of 40, under the N40. Our last couple of shout-outs. Happy Easter to the grannies and the whole Crummy clan from Sid, Lisa, Oscar, and Lana. And happy 10th birthday to Colton McCaskey, pardon me, Colton McCaskey from Birds Creek, Ontario. Love from Mom and Dad. N40 was our last number. G47 is our next number. Under the G47, just remember, if you'd like to get a shout out on, try and get it in the week. And go to our website, kinsmansupertvbingo.com. That way it ensures it. Last minute stuff just doesn't work. Under the G47. Under the O, 73. Under the O, 73. Come on, straight. There we go. O73 was our last number. Next up, under the G46. And our last announcement tonight, thanks to those helping out: Jim Story, Carolyn Holmes, John Harris, Les Carianis, Bob Hall, Daryl Junkin, Rick Haig, Deb Haig, and Reed Manley. Of course, our good friend Lee here in the studio. Make sure all the technical stuff gets done. That's it for now. Under the G46 was our last number. Next up, under the N44. Under the N44. Under under the N36, under the N36, and of course a shout out to Karen and Sarah. Hope you're doing well. I know the water's on. Under the N36. Under the O63, under the O63. O74 next, under the O74. And not to be a downer, but this is our penultimate bingo. That means we have one more left after this. So next Saturday will be our last bingo of the year on this license. Under the O74, next up, under the N32, under the N32. We'll be back sometime in either late October, early November. Start another season. I believe it'll be about our 27th season of Kinsmen Super TV Bingo. Under the N32. Under the G55, under the G55. Under the G59, under the G59. Under the I at 23, under the I at 23. Under the G60, under the G60. Been a great season this year. We appreciate all your support. It helps the Kinsmen Club make some outstanding donations to worthy operations and charities across Eastern and Central Ontario. Under the G60, under the G58, under the G58. Under the B3, under the B3. Ooh. Under the B3, next up, under the O68, under the O68. A couple more, we'll be taking our 40 ball recap. Under the O68. Under the I-24, under the I-24. And our 40th ball tonight, under the O61, under the O61. We'll let that percolate for a second. And we'll do our quick recap, have a quick break, finish our game. So tonight we have called under the B3, 4, 11, 12, and 15. Under the I, 16, 17, 20, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Under the N's, 31, 32, 35, 36, 40, 43, 44. Under the G, 46, 47, 48, all the way across to 55, 56, 58, 59, 60. And under the O, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 68, 69, 73, and finally 74. And with that, we'll take a very short break and come back to finish our game.
When I was young, I was plagued by fear and self-pity. Drinking made me care less about my insecurities.
My life was in shambles, and I was trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces.
At first, I never drank on the job, but eventually I did.
Removing alcohol wasn't enough. It left me depressed and lonely. That's where AA offered a solution.
The people I met thought like me. For the first time in my life, I felt like I wasn't so crazy.
I remember sitting in the AA meeting and thinking, I finally found a place where I belong.
I never thought I could have made it through those hard times as the happy person I am today.
AA not only keeps me sober, it helps me live a much better life.
I found out I can do this thing, one day at a time. I've never been happier in my life. If you have a problem with alcohol, contact AA. It works for me.
And for me.
And for me.
Welcome back. Let's finish this game. Next up, under the G54. Under the G54. There's some money to give away tonight. Under the G54. Everybody had a good look? I think so. Next up, under the N45. Under the N45. Come on, you straighten up. There we go. Under the N45. Looking for a bingo on 48 numbers or less. $4,000. Under the N45. Under the O75, under the O75. Lots of B's in there. Under the O75. There we go, stick with the devil. Under the B7, under the B7. Next up, under the G49, under the G49. Under the N42, under the N42. And under the B8, under the B8. And our 48th number tonight, under the N41, under the N41. Under the B14, under the B14. How about that? Under the B14. Under the O71, under the O71. Keep going on here. Under the N39, under the N39. At this moment, we are checking a full card bingo, so we'll take a very short break and come back and finish our game.
I've built my career on making smart investments, and supporting Habitat for Humanity is an investment that pays dividends. Habitat makes homeownership affordable for families in need of a safe, decent place to live. When families own their own homes, they gain the financial independence and stability they need for a better future. For every dollar invested in Habitat, there's a $4 benefit to your community. By contributing your time and money, you're not only helping a family, you're building stronger communities. Donate or volunteer today.
Welcome back. We do have one full card bingo checked and confirmed. Thank you very much for joining us for Kinsmen TV Bingo. Have a very happy Easter and celebrate with your family. And of course, we'll see you next week for the last bingo of the year. Good night.